It's at 937 Hartford's number one for hip hop and R&B. I'm Tony Boom Boom. We're out here at the BET Awards. Miguel is up for how many awards? 2 awards this year?
I don't know.
I think you're up for Best Collabo and Best R&B. You're up for 3 awards?
I don't know. I'll be trying to catch up, man.
I looked at all the lists. Your girl right there, she knows. What's the awards?
I'm just happy to be, like, here. It's cool to, like, they're letting me in. Cool, that's cool.
Okay, all right. So, Miguel, you were, like, let me just say, I'm very proud of how you've grown as an artist.
Thank you.
You are a certified freaking superstar now at this point.
We're not there yet, but we're working hard. But
you are.
I think we'll get there eventually. It's just
Do you know that, by the way, because, you know, they always, like, trash everybody on, like, all these websites and stuff.
Yeah.
And then the other day they said about you that you're the ultimate ladies' man because every time they see you, you're with a different lady. And the ladies are beautiful that you're with.
Yeah.
So did that make you feel like, I'm big and strong?
I don't want anyone paying that much attention. I've been trying to keep everything.
But see, the problem is I'm paying attention. So you've grown a lot since I first saw you. I remember you came into the radio station a couple years ago, and Craig G was like, oh, this is artist, his name's Miguel coming in. We're going to save something for the show or whatever. I'm like, all right, cool. We went out to dinner and stuff.
Like, you guys really put me on, though. I'm not going to front. Like, for real, you guys put me on.
Really?
Yeah. It was really like that whole market, like Connecticut and all that, like all y'all up there. I think I did my first paid gig in
I think so.
City.
I think you did, yeah.
It's crazy, man. I appreciate it.
And now you're on like a super, great thing now.
Definitely on like we've got good momentum and learned a lot,
Usher was saying nice things about you this morning at breakfast.
That's my big brother, so that's cool, man.
He stopped by and for breakfast this morning, and he said basically, how proud of you he was. And
that's cool, man.
I mean, I know you wrote for him for a long time, and you had a long relationship with him, so he feels like,
I mean, he let me be a part of his creative process. You know what I mean? And that's like.
Did you write papers?
No.
Oh, because this morning he said he didn't write papers. And I asked him because he said not every song is about Tamika Foster, and I said papers came out around that time, and he's like, well, I didn't write papers. I thought maybe it was you.
Yeah. No. I didn't write that song. I love that song though.
Yeah, it's a good song.
Yeah,
I love it.
It's a good song. No, like I have a mentor that the person that signed me is like our mutual mentor. That's Mark Pitts. He signed me, and he's been A&Ring, but also like kind of just taking Usher under his wing as well, like, early on, like since Confessions. And he kind of introduced us in that way, like, yo, this is your big brother. He will show you the ropes, learn from him. And everything that I ever imagined Usher was, he exceeded that in his level of like vision, creativity, and all of those things. And then he like even took me on tour. I mean, he's a mentor, man. I'm grateful to have like people like that just in my corner. So it's really cool, man.
So you had great success with the first album.
Yeah.
You were upset because you didn't get nominated for a Grammy. I remember reading that.
Yeah.
Because you felt like you really deserved one. So now do you feel...
No, it wasn't... I want to clarify that with you. I don't necessarily think... There are other people that were more deserving. I'll be honest.
I don't know why you would say that.
No,
I mean, I'm going to say...
because
I understand you're trying to be humble,
no,
but...
No. I'm not. That's not what it is. And you already know... We've already been in close quarters. Like, we've got to hang out outside of, like, mics and lights and all that stuff. So I think you have a better idea of my character. What I'm saying is that there are people who have been doing it for much longer and who had great albums that deserve to be in categories, considered in certain categories that I think other people were included in that they didn't necessarily belong in. You know what I mean?
Okay.
And I did consider my album to be one of those albums that belonged in that category. I'm not saying that the people that were there didn't deserve their own. It's just that
maybe they didn't belong in the best R&B.
Yeah, and
best R&B album.
Unfortunately, what happened? A lot of people don't understand this. Like last year, on a more political side, the Grammys cut a lot of the urban categories. Like lots of.
That's why Jay-Z stopped going years ago, because he said that they weren't paying enough attention to hip hop at the time.
Right. So the same thing kind of happened to the urban.
The R&B side. Okay.
Exactly. And so I think that's what I was more upset about, that because of that, I didn't have a place. There was no place. It's like all these people, great music, but you have to run them through a funnel. You know what I mean? It's like... So when you found out you
were nominated for all these awards at the BET Awards this year, did you feel some sort of vindication? Like, I feel recognized. I feel like my work It's being recognized.
I felt great about it, but I think the learning experience was from the Grammy experience. It was like, you know what? All of this is just extra icing on the cake. So the fact that you're even like considered is really, really cool, man. And I think I've even more humbled myself to just remember what it's all about. You know what I mean? And it's like, I'm here to make music, man. And the fact that I have a audience now.
Yeah.
I mean, you've seen it. You know what I mean? Like, I was obscured and nobody knew me.
Yeah.
And
no one knew you.
You know what I'm saying?
You're drinking beer over at City Steam, getting drunk.
Seriously.
And that was fun. We had a great time.
We have to do it again. We really do have to do that again.
All right, so what's going on with the next album?
The next album will be out October 23rd. That's the sophomore album. And the first single is called, have you heard Adorn?
I don't know if I heard it.
You haven't heard it?
What is it called?
I think you'll like it. It's called Adorn.
Okay, I'm going to make sure Craig G plays it.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, your people are telling me you have to go.
Oh.
Your people. You got people now.
Miguel,
you got people now. Yeah. Congratulations. It's not just your dad.
Yo, shout out to everybody out there. You guys actually were the first ones to really put like All I Want Is You on. And you really, Jenny, have just been such an advocate. I appreciate it, man.
Oh, thank you, Miguel.
Yeah.
I'm a big fan of yours.
You look great, by the way.
Oh, thank you.
I like the haircut.
I'm working on it. All right, it's Miguel live with me backstage at the BET Awards. We hope he wins one of 3 awards that he's nominated for.
All good, though.
It's at 937, or all 3 awards. Why not?
All good. It's all good.